At the moment, here is what our sign-up page looks like. First, it doesn't have a text box for full name. Second, it looks a bit ugly, and the same story with other views. What we have to do in this task is to modify some device view to make them look a bit nicer. So let's do it now. Let's start with the login page. So go to App, Views, Device, Session, and new.html.erb, which is our login page. Now, first, I'm going to create a new row. So I'm going to row. All right. So inside that, to make our whole form in the middle of the whole page, and the width is about 50%, we will make the column like this: div.column for MD sig. Alright, so also we need to say call MD offset 3. Now center. Alright, save it. Now next thing, we don't need this one, so I'll just remove this, and we're going to copy the whole thing, put it into here. Okay. Now, because we're going to use a Bootstrap style sheet, so I'm going to say this one is form group. We're going to the form group class of Bootstrap. Alright. We also remove the label. Okay. Remove this label as well. Right. I'm not sure why we got this. I'll just remove that. Okay, the next thing we want to do is we need to add the class for each of these, and it should be the form group. And also we want to put the placeholder here, and this one we're going to say email. Alright. Now I'm going to copy this and put it into here, and this one should say password. And this one, a checkbox should be fine. Alright, so for the submit, we're going to get a class of btn and btn primary. Again, this one is a class, the style sheet of the Bootstrap for the button. Now for the login page, we also want to link to the forgot password. So I'm going to use a link to method. Link to call that one forgot password. Alright, and link to the new user password path, and again we're using a class of btn and btn primary. Good. Okay, so here you might ask yourself, how the hell do I know this path? New user password path. Now open your terminal and type break browse, and this will list all the paths available for you. So from here you will get an idea of which path you're going to use. So for example, for the user password, we're going to use user password, and for the new user password, so you want to get a new password, and here is a path for you. Alright, so very easy to understand. Now let's run the server and see what's happening. Open the web browser and go to user.signin. Okay, so we got a button, looks correctly. Looks like we're missing the label for the checkbox, and also the text box doesn't look right to me. We need to fix this. So open our folder, and this one should be the control and form control as well. Also, we need to say remember me, just a label. And to make sure that all of this is in the center, we need to make it text center, so not just center. Alright, save it. Back to our web browser and hit refresh. Cool. So we're going to apply the same thing to other views as well. Next, open the device registrations and new.html.erb. This one is actually our sign-up page, and we're going to transform it just like what we've done with the login page. So to speed up, I just copy the update script over because it's pretty much the same. The different thing here is first, the text field for the full name, because in a sign-up page we need the full name text field for user to type in their full name, and also this bit of code here just to make sure that we display the minimum password length for the password, and everything is pretty much the same. Now, when you forgot your password, you need to provide your email address and reset the password. Now, device provides that function for you, so under device password, click on the new.html.erb. Here we got the file do the job for us, but we need to transform it. So again, just remove the label and change the classes style sheet for the div, and I'll just copy over. Now you can see pretty much the same as what we've done before. So we got a form group, we got a form control and placeholder, and for the submit button we're using the btn and btn danger. It's a bit different from the btn primary, just a color. Next, when you want to change your password, you go to device password and edit.html.erb, and again we're going to transform it to this. So very easy. We got a form group and we got a form control. Now we got the password field for the new password and password field for the confirm new password, and also we got a hidden field for reset password token, but we don't need to worry about this one. Device is going to take care of all of this for us. That's very easy. Now the last thing we want to transform is the registration edit.html.erb. This one is the page where you want to update your account information. Now, a couple of things we need to discuss here. So here we got a device mapping.confirmable, and that's mean when you sign up, our application is going to send an email to confirm, and you need to click confirmation link on that email to be confirmed on our application. And also here, device provide a function for you to cancel your account, but we're not going to using this function in our application, so I'll just delete it. Alright, the other thing is that quite makes sense. We're going to use the form group for the div and form control for the password field, and also we're going to remove all the label. Alright, to speed up, I'll just copy over what we changed, so everything makes sense. We got a full name now, and we got a page holder, and the class is a form control, and so on. Now open our web browser and hit refresh. Alright, so here's what you got. If you go into sign up page, awesome. We got a full name, email, and password. Now if you want to go to the forgot password, and here's one. Now we might need to log in. Right, so here is the page for user to update the information. Now the last thing you want to change is the email address here. So instead of displaying the user email, we want to display their full name. Back to our project, I'll just close this one a bit so easy for us to follow. Now under share, open the netbar.html.erb. Alright, so here we got a current user. So again, current user is the device method that provides for us to get the current user. Now, once we got a current user, instead of saying email, we're going to get their full name, and we're going to display the full name. All right, save it. Open the web browser and hit refresh. Okay, because we don't have the full name yet, so that's why it's blank. In the first place, when we sign up the account, we didn't have any place to type the full name, so that's why we didn't have it. Okay, so now we just update it. Say Iron Man, and I'm going to type the password to confirm the change. Alright, so once you update, it just automatically redirect you to the root page. Now, if you go back to, let's say, page home, it displays Iron Man. Beautiful. Okay, that's pretty much it for this session. In this one, to speed up our process instead of typing boring and repeat markup, I've copied over some updated scripts. But don't worry, I also provide shortcode for this session, so feel free to use that at your convenience. So you can challenge yourself by typing every single line or just did what I did. Cool. I hope you enjoyed this task, and I'll see you in the next one.